Hello and welcome Year 10 Media Studies class. I hope everybody is well. This is going to be the last of the lessons that we look at Katy Perry. We're not going to be looking at Roar today, the music video Roar. We're going to look at how Katy Perry uses social media, and not just Katy Perry. We must remember that there's a big industry behind Katy Perry. She's a global pop star, a global superstar, and so there is a music industry behind her. There's record companies. We know Columbia Record Company is behind her. We know that although she is an artist in herself, a lot of her image is crafted and is created by her record company. So you must never think that it is her doing all of this promotion, it is all of her ideas. It's not. She's very much forced to do these things, and certainly when we come to social media, don't think it's her on her phone doing all of these things. It's very much kind of crafted. It's put together by the team that's behind her and the record company that's behind her. So let's get started straight onto the lesson. Our learning objective is to evaluate the impact of social media in the music industry. And your starter is just to imagine, a bit of a thinking task, imagine a time before social media. How do you think music fans found out about their favourite artists before social media existed? Way back in the time, maybe around 2000, before 2004, 2005, when Facebook started to really gain a lot of traction as the first of the big social media platforms. How do you think music fans found out about their favourite artists? Okay, well, before social media, historically, music fans, and I remember I was one of those. I was a massive music fan. I'm a big music fan now, but I was a massive music fan when I was growing up, when I was your age. They would form communities offline, maybe meet through conventions or the back pages of music magazines. Music journalists also had real clout and real power and influence too, and artists would spend their time trying to get into the pages of music magazines, whether through reviews or whole articles. Now though, it's much easier for fans to create communities online. Communities can span space and time, as the internet has a global reach which operates 24/7. So a band or an artist really have the internet at their disposal, and they don't have to rely on music journalists where they were king. Now it's bloggers and vloggers, those influencers that we know so much about these days, have taken over that role in many respects. They are the gatekeepers to what's good and what's cool and what's what people should be getting into. Okay, I remember certainly when I wanted to get into music, I would listen to radio. I would listen to Radio 1, I would listen to other radio stations like Virgin or XFM, and I would listen to the bands that they were playing and go, oh, I like that, and then I would go out and buy CDs or buy tickets to their gigs, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's before social media, but now, of course, we have social media. Your first task of this lesson is I just want you to go through the advantages and disadvantages of each of these platforms as a user. Okay, so you might have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube account. I would like you to just go through each of these social media channels as a user. What are the advantages? What are the good things about these channels? And what are the bad things, the disadvantages? So you can pause the video, draw up a table similar to this, or you can print this off if you want to. Once you have printed it off, or you've drawn up this table, draw up a list of advantages and disadvantages of each of these platforms. Pause the video now to do that. Okay, so now we are going to move on. So the question is, which global celebrity do you think has the most Twitter followers? Here we've got 3 of the top pop stars in the world: Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber. Okay. one of these has the most Twitter followers in the world. Okay, so there's a link that you can download on the PowerPoint here to get you through to this. You've got a list of celebrities and a number and a list of number of followers. I would like you to put these celebrities in the order with which they have their Twitter followers. One of these people on this list, all of these people, has 100,739,878 followers as of July 2017, and that's probably gone up. Who is it? And then see if you can put them in the correct order. Okay. So the order is Ellen DeGeneres has 100 million followers, and then Katy Perry has 97, Taylor Swift 91 million, Britney Spears 85 million, Barack Obama 74 million, Justin Timberlake 70 million, Rihanna 67 million, Cristiano Ronaldo 61 million, Justin Bieber 54 million, and Lady Gaga 54.4 million. So you can see from this list that despite it being a list of 10 people, 7 of these 10 are music stars. They're pop stars. You've got Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, all of those people. And it just goes to show that the music industry uses the power of social media, and in this case Twitter, but I'm sure it would be slightly different for Instagram or for Facebook. Different kind of demographics use those platforms. But the music industry has identified that the social media is absolutely key to getting their product, which is their artists, out there. Okay, and you must remember that thing. I know I keep repeating it, but these artists are a product. They are being sold to us, okay? And we need to think about how they are sold to us. So we're going to be looking at Katy Perry's social media, and we're going to be thinking about how she is sold to us, how she is marketed to us. Okay, so this is Katy Perry's Twitter profile. It's it's a source of marketing for the star other than music videos. I want you to just have a look at this and try and identify how many marketing attempts you can see just from this screenshot. So what we've got is a huge banner image with her name right across, and we've got a picture of the artist there. We've got the name of her new single. This was a couple of years ago, but so that's not her new single now, but you can see that it's available now. You've also got links to her homepage. You've got images here, and you can see she's very kind of socially conscious. She cares about issues such as trans rights. So we've got protects trans kids there. We've got a link to her video and an iTunes link there to click on. We've also got links to other stars similar to her. So you've got Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, big pop stars. Okay, lots of marketing there, and you'll notice also the way that the page looks. The use of different colors are the same. We've got the outfit that she's wearing here on her profile picture is the same color as the background to her banner poster. The background to the video that's there is that same kind of peachy pink that is used there, and is used on her outfit here as well. So there is a color scheme that has been put together, and that hasn't been put together by Katy Perry herself. She has a team of social media experts to market her on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram. The people that deal with this is a full-time job, okay? And we must get away from the idea that, oh, this is Katy Perry on Twitter. It's not. It's Katy Perry's team on Twitter that are doing all this stuff. Okay, so we now can see a very similar thing on her Facebook page. We can see a link to a hashtag that's there. We've got a link to her homepage there. We've got 3 different images. One taken from what looks like the Grammys. It's a red carpet event. We've got a live performance that she's doing there, an image from a live performance, and we've got more of a put together professional photo shoot image there, and we've got the same image. You'll notice it's the same image from her Twitter page as you can see on her Facebook page, and so that shows a bit of cohesion, a little bit of coherence between what you see on Twitter and what you see on Facebook, and you can tell that this has been put together and this has been curated, this has been made by a team of marketing people. This is advertising. This isn't a personal account like you would have with your images on your profile picture or whatever. This isn't like that. This is a company selling its product. Okay. So what we're going to do is I would like you to print off a copy of this this slide, and I want you to annotate with what you notice about this tweet. Have a think about the use of emojis, hashtags, why they're used. Okay, so we've got this tweet. It's one tweet that will be amongst many others on her Twitter page, and we can see that it is first of all, it is a pinned tweet. Okay, what that means is that it stays at the top of her Twitter page and it's the first one seen by anyone who comes to her Twitter profile. So when she's trying to promote something and she's got something out there, it's a very good idea for Katy Perry's team to have the top one about the product. Not about something that she wants to say or what she's had for lunch that day or anything like that, but very much about what she's trying to sell. And in this case, it's a new single coming from a new album called Oblivia, and there's a snapshot of the video there. Okay, we've got the another artist's Twitter handle here, Skip Marley. She's tagging him into this tweet, which means not only will all her family followers see it, but all of his will too. This results in some of his followers following her. So there's that link between artists that collaboration can bring. Okay, and you see this very, very often across the pop music industry. People collaborate with each other. You've got Camila Cabello with her bloke, whatever his face is, Jonas Duty Man. You've got DJs and producers collaborating with singers. You've got people like Calvin Harris and Khalees and Dr. Dre and Jay-Z and Drake and Rihanna and all these people working with different people so that they can create a sound in their music, of course, and to work with the right people and to have that right image is great, but also to help broaden their fan base. Okay, that's another real big example of why collaboration is good. Okay, you can see the use of emojis in what she's written here. Connects to a younger audience members. It's this demographic is someone who will be familiar with using emojis in the way that they communicate, and it makes her tweet look exciting. There's a hashtag here, CTTR video. It means that followers can link this and it will take them to all the tweets which contain that hashtag. It consistently means Katy is creating and filling a whole page of tweets that followers can browse. And then you've got the use of image, which is an unusual screenshot from the video. It engages audience and encourages them to want to find out more. And there's that web link there to take you to her video Vivo page. And you can see other videos from hers and use the links for her other social media accounts. So you can see actually there's a lot going on in this one very kind of simple thing of a tweet. We can see that there's a lot of marketing opportunities going on for Katy Perry and for her marketing team to try and get her product, her new video or whatever she's trying to sell out there. Okay. What we've now got is a series of tweets here. Okay. Series of tweets. What I'd like you to do is either save this slide or print it off, and I want you, just similar to what we've done there, I want you to annotate where is the marketing opportunities for each of these. Where are the company trying to get Katy Perry more exposure, a larger fan base? Okay, so for example, again, we've got that use of emojis. For example, we've got a tweet offering personal information, telling her fans that she has a tiny dog. They may already know this, okay, but it might give them information, and it allows fans to feel more connected to her, to have that kind of personal relationship with her. And if you think back to use and gratifications theory, that is a key aspect of the media and why audience members use specific media texts. Again, here we've got the tweet offering personal information, telling fans she has a tiny dog. They might know this. There's a use of emojis. Okay, we've got other Twitter handles here. Musical.ly app iHeartRadio is used here. We've got use of hashtags, Chained to the Rhythm, and iHeart Awards. Means that followers can click this and make them take them to all the tweets which contain this hashtag. There's a competition here, okay, and it's a way of engaging fans and encourage them to share the tweet. And there's a video here which engages the audience, becomes more personal. She's speaking to the camera. She's obviously clearly heavily made up here, and it gives that, again, that personal connection between fans and Katy Perry. Okay, so what I would like you guys to do is look at this exam question. Explain why social media is important to the music industry. Refer to the official Katy Perry Twitter feed, Instagram and Facebook accounts to support your response. It's a 10-mark question, so you should spend 10 to 15 minutes planning and writing this response. Okay, we've got the mark scheme here, so if you're looking for the top marks here, you need to show excellent, detailed and accurate knowledge and an understanding of the importance of media technologies to the music industry, excellent, thorough use of the set product, i.e. the Twitter feed or the Facebook feed that we've just looked at, highly appropriate use of subject-specific terminology, okay, and then you can see as we go through, those become from excellent and highly appropriate to good and appropriate to satisfactory and generally appropriate, basic, and then minimal, and then nothing. What I would like you to do is, I don't want you to answer this whole question, but what I would like you to do is plan out how you would respond to this question. So spend a few minutes just planning what you would write, what evidence would you use, and what would your main arguments be. Spend some time answering that question now. Actually, that's it from me. I hope everybody's well. Next week, next lesson, sorry, we're going to be looking at a new music video. We're going to be looking at Freedom by Pharrell Williams. And we're going to be looking in a very similar way to what we've been doing with Raw. I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to pick it apart using ideas of representation and media language and uses and gratifications. We're then also going to look at Pharrell Williams's social media and his website. Okay, but the last thing you should do is plan out that answer. Okay, I hope everybody's well, and you will hear from me very soon. Okay.